Hello friends, good morning. Welcome back to our channel ALP Talk, General and Electrical Aspect.
Hello.
Am I audible?
Yes, Mandar. You are audible and your video is also coming.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah, very good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I am good. Yeah, welcome to our channel ALP Talks.
Yes. Nice
Yeah,
to have you. Nice to be here.
yes. I am also feeling happy to connect with you. I think, yeah, we given very less time also. You accepted for this meeting. Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's no problem. It's
yeah.
always nice sharing knowledge and exchanging thoughts.
Yes,
It's always better.
yeah. That's the motto of this channel, I can say. So almost 2.5 months back, I started this for sharing my knowledge, and apart from that, I started interviewing industry experts who are 3 to 5 years experience in their particular fields. I think you might see in around 15 videos are there already. 15 people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it response also good. So people are receiving well. They are learning a lot from our videos. So that's myself, which I can say. So it's your turn. We want to know a few things about your educational background, professional background, who you are, and then we will discuss a lot. Yeah, proceed, dear.
Sure, sure. No problem. Yeah, I graduated in 2013, did my BE Electrical from
Okay.
Pune Vidyarthi Grihas College of Engineering, Pune.
Yeah.
And then I did work in some companies, and I
Mm-hmm.
worked in some contracting company called as Spencer System for about an year.
Okay.
Before joining my father's firm, our own firm, which is Army Associate Consulting Engineers. So
Okay.
it is basically a design and detail engineering firm.
Okay.
We are
Okay.
doing, it is operating it has been in operation since last 25 years. My
Wow.
father is the sole proprietor of this firm.
Okay.
So I had to join this. I wanted to join this, but I also wanted to develop some business skills, some soft skill. Wanted to gain overall knowledge of economics and country and how business functions. Basically,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
my purpose of doing an MBA. That will come later. But about our firm, see, we are in mostly sugar projects. We have done mostly sugar industry,
Okay.
which is
Okay.
like right from concept to commissioning, designing of SLD to the commissioning of plant.
Yeah.
We are there. We are not contractors, we are consultants. So we provide all the design and detail engineering services from AutoCAD software, Dialux software, all the softwares which we use for lightning protection system, earthing design, cable schedule, cable tray sizing, cable sizing, and all.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that is core of our what we do. And also we want to expand in future, so that's why I am looking for another opportunities, not as job but maybe as a freelance, or maybe get into another line of business such as industry 4.0, analytics, AI, machine learning, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
may expand in those areas in future. So if I want to develop myself as an entrepreneur, I wanted to have some background in business.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
my purpose of doing an MBA. So that is some basic idea about me.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, so you have some purpose with MBA. Yeah, that's why you done it. Yeah, so, yeah,
Yeah.
because without purpose, generally for the sake of a degree, it's not good at all. Actually, yes,
No,
yes,
I would say MBA is good. Your purpose has to be clear first. If you want to pursue an MBA, what is your purpose? If you want to go for placement, if you want to work as a business analyst in some IT company or some any other company, then
yeah,
MBA is good for. Then it is good if you do it full time. If you devote
yes,
totally years of your time to do an MBA completely, that is good. If you want to go for placement only. But if your motto is knowledge gaining or networking with seniors or having a better overview, then I would say it is executive MBA is good for you, or part-time MBA,
oh,
whatever it, or online MBA. I can't say much about online MBA because I have no experience, but I think some people have done it and it's beneficial to them also. I
okay,
did classroom MBA, which was 30 months program in
mm-hmm.
Symbiosis Institute of Management Studies.
Okay, yeah. So with this MBA, generally, sometimes I see many people degree plus MBA will be there, 3 years plus MBA, and hours BTech plus MBA in premier institutes like IIM and all. So what is the difference between degree plus MBA or BTech graduation plus MBA? I mean, can you differentiate a lot? What's actually?
See, what I did, what I did executive MBA, they had the requirement for 3 years of work experience. You had to be graduate and you had to have 3 years of work experience in any firm, any reputed firm. So if you have that, then you are eligible to apply. There is no age restriction, there is no age barrier. See, the one person was doing an MBA, he was retired from State Bank of India and his age was around 55 years old, and he was doing just for knowledge sake or gaining. See, that is the what diversified people we meet. So it is very much beneficial for the knowledge.
Yeah. That's
So
good.
you had to executive MBA needs work experience, and it is always good if you go with work experience, because while learning MBA concepts like 4 P's of marketing, what are the product diversification, product portfolio types, and what is Ansoff matrix and all that, you need to apply that in your own work scenario. You need to have some work experience. So that is always better,
Yes,
in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That actually happens. Yeah. So whatever this MBA degree is there, is this we should have experience in only sales or that related field, or any field is okay. Industry. What to say?
That depends on the work profile. If you are working in sales, then you have to go for specialization in marketing. It is better. If you are like I am a design engineer and I want to meet new people, I want to expand my business, so I would go for marketing only. My project was in marketing only, the final year project. So it is always better if you want to go further. But if you want to switch to fields, if you want to switch to finance, if you are an engineer and you are wanting to shift your field, you are bored of the current design work you are doing. If you want to switch to finance, then maybe you need to have some basic concepts clear regarding the market and all. And then maybe you can go after doing an MBA, you can switch to financial field, or maybe in project finance, or maybe something like that.
Yeah.
So it is always better to have some idea.
Yes. Yeah. For example, myself also designer, transformer designer. Say I also have plan of having my own business maybe after 10 years. So I am executing for that. So if I want to do MBA, which will suits for my education, my career, that my vision. So what MBA I can do? Can you suggest something?
Yeah, for you as a transformer designer, you might have some experience of meeting or maybe taking meetings with the suppliers or maybe your clients who are in the field.
Yes.
So maybe if you want to have those clients, or maybe have new clients who recommend you, so it is always better to have MBA in marketing, in my opinion. In your case.
Okay.
Because then you will know the concepts of such as 4 P's of marketing. Here the product is transformer, and you will have to do B2B marketing, which is different from B2C, business to consumer and business to business marketing. So in order to have that specialization in your portfolio, it is always better to do in marketing only.
Okay. Yeah, that also good suggestion. So generally, what different types of verticals are there in the MBA? For example, who are experts? For example, take symbiosis, where you done your degree. So what different types are there? Yeah.
When I did an MBA, I did in 2017 to 2019 EMBA batch, that is executive MBA batch. But for ours was the last batch which did not have specialization, unfortunately. So since our next batch, they started specialization in EMBA. So now they are about 5 specialization, I think. You can do MBA in finance, HR, operations, marketing, and IT and analytics. This is a new one, IT and analytics.
Yeah, IT analytics seems completely different, like software, right?
Yeah, you can do MBA in analytics, business analytics. Like you can do in data is growing day by day. How the importance of machine learning and how you can do with various programming and coding and algorithms. How you can gain expertise in those areas, and if you are having business acumen also, that will help you in being positioned as a data scientist or maybe as a data manager, maybe whatever the position it is in the company. So there are about 5 specializations, and the core remains the same. This one is a new IT and business analytics.
Okay. For all the fields, of course is similar or they are completely different verticals?
No. What is there for you? If you are doing for 2 years, there are some about 5 semesters. For the first 3 semesters, the course content is same for all the batches. And for the fourth semester, you can take 5 electives of your specialization. You have to take. If you are doing in marketing, then maybe there are about 10 subjects in our batch. In per semester, there are 10 subjects.
Okay.
If you are doing here, if you are in the final semester, you can do 5 specialization subjects which you can do. In marketing, there may be some other subject, marketing research, or maybe brand management, like that. Different subjects of depending on your specialization types.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. So so you were passed out of 2013, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So from 13 onwards, you were with your firm, or you worked anywhere outside company, or
Yeah,
what?
I did work in outside company. Like
Okay.
I said, I work in the Spencer System, which is a small contracting company based in Pune. We were doing erection, commissioning, and all the testing of the various substations. We
Okay.
had to order like all the equipments, and right from getting there to the substation and dispatching them to the customer, and finally commissioning them. That was the part of our job.
Yeah.
I did
Okay.
that for 1 year, but then I wanted to get into designing also. So
Mm-hmm.
I joined again and started with the project work, maybe the design part.
Some other company or same company?
No, sir. It is our own firm, right?
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
Army
yeah.
Associate
Yes, yes,
Consulting.
yes, yes. Yeah, it is your own home. You started designing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How things are there? I mean, what is the strength of your this company? How many people are
See,
there?
company is very small. It is not. We cannot call it company. It is a partnership firm,
Okay.
and
Okay.
my father and I are only two people. We are working here.
Okay.
I am an employee, and my father is a proprietor of the business.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
but it is okay and good from our point of view that we get to work as close as possible in the whatever we are doing. We are doing it as specialization, like we are doing to the best of our abilities. There is no disturbance to do, and we are doing it or like I said, we are working on many projects.
Yeah.
Currently we are working on cement industry project, which is overseas project in Africa.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like that for international client also, and
Okay.
we are delivering to local as well as MNCs. So
Okay.
that is much better, I think, in my opinion, to have diversified portfolio of clients which you can satisfy.
Yes, that's true. That's true. That's good. Actually, I also want to engage with you people just for learning purpose. How we are assessing everything. If even if any chance or any flexibility is there, yeah, I want to join in these things also, because then I can explore more knowledge to more people. Because the thing, whatever you are doing, designs and all, it's actual projects. I mean, it's not like a single piece. It is like chain of thing from starting to end. It's sugar mills or industry, cement industry and all. It needs very few, large variety of
Yeah,
devices.
you see, you need to have knowledge of that industry also. Like what the sugar industry particularly needs, what are the various motors used, what is the rating of the largest motor, how you can design the transformer based on that, how you can do all the cable sizing based on the voltage drop, and all these things which you need to have some knowledge about the industry, particularly in the application. That
Yes,
cannot be gained based sitting in office. You have
yes,
to
yes,
travel to the industry, talk to the people over there, and then get some knowledge, and then you can maybe over the period of time, you are
yeah.
able to call yourself as an expert. You should never call yourself as an
Yes, yes,
expert,
yes.
but in
Yeah,
my
we
opinion,
should. Yes, that's true. We should call never expert. That I will agree, because we may think some people may say expert based on our way of delivering, our way of understanding, our way of discussing things. It may be far better than them. Then they may call expert. But my opinion, the expert level base is too far. There is a lot. Yeah, I
it's
can.
true.
Yeah, I can say myself at very small 10% I can vote in 100.
Very small. I know, but the level of questions which you are posting in Telegram group is very much superior, sir. I can't solve even most of them. I have to refer sometimes Google or find some other means of knowing, because it is not what we learned in textbook while in doing engineering. Where
Yes,
it
yes,
is
yes.
some questions are a little bit superior level. We have to
Yes,
refer
yes.
many more
Yeah,
sources to
that's true.
get.
That's true. My main intention also same. So to involve many people of different electrical backgrounds so that they can feel it. Initially, I posted mostly transformer related. Now I see alternators related.
Alternatives, right?
I'm touching almost every part. But for time being, I'm posting only theoretical related. Very small, maybe problems, maybe 2% or 1%, because people may not express that much interest initial stage to problems. Nobody will answer otherwise. Yeah, that is my motto. Yeah, maybe in I'm planning after 2 to 3 months. I may be planning to small problems. Then people are already habituated for these questions and all. Yeah, so that is the one intention. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. So you are completely electrical now, electrical graduate, designer, marketing,
Yeah, I'm
sales.
still learning. There is a long way to go. I'm in the process of learning and getting my competency level higher to the required in the industry. I'm never saying I'm an expert or I'm just a beginner. I'm
Yeah.
still learning and I will be a beginner always. I will
Yeah,
always
yeah.
be learning.
That's true. That's
It is
true.
always good to learn and always learn from people who are better than you, who know better than you, and you
Yeah.
can share knowledge.
Yes, yes, yes. That's true. That's true. Yeah. So what's about your father education? Yeah, I'm just for curiosity. I'm asking. What's your what is this
Sorry?
thing? Your father educational background. I just want to know.
Corporate education background.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, see, I did my 10th. I was in Sadhana Vidyalaya, Pune, Hadapsar.
Mm-hmm.
I secured good marks, like 93% were there. And then I
Mm-hmm.
did my 11th, 12th in Lakshman Rao Apte Prashala Junior High School, Pune.
Okay, okay,
All my education has been done in Pune only.
okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. What's about your father education?
Sorry?
Your father.
His education.
Ah. What's about his
Okay,
education?
he's a diploma holder, but he is having consulting experience in last 32 years. I mean,
Okay,
due to his
okay.
experience, and also I want to, for following my education, I want to go into energy audits also. So for that,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
going to go for this exam. There are some exams there.
Yeah, what's about that energy audit? One exam is there. I mean, what is the? Can you explain? Many people asked me, sir, can you please arrange some preparation and every methods for a energy audit exam? What it is actually? I am also
Yeah,
trying.
it is an exam by Bureau of Energy Efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to go for, there are some 4 books recommended
Uh-huh.
for that book. You can download the books from internet also, but for exam you have to buy those books. You have to pay the price of the exam. You can get those books at doorstep, at your doorstep when you register for the exam.
Okay.
I don't know whether it is going to be there in next year, because I don't know, I haven't checked, but I'm not sure
Is
due to
this
COVID
offline
and
or
all.
online?
No,
Generally,
no, it is not online. You have to go to the college
examination.
and sit in,
Oh.
yeah, proper exam.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
I
How
think there
the?
are objective questions also. Also,
Uh-huh.
there are some objective questions and some descriptive type questions. Maybe it is a combination of both.
Okay. Yeah, once we finish that exam, then what are the opportunities for us? I mean, where we can do some works related energy audit means where we can
Works
work.
related energy audits, when you can go in some factories or maybe in residential areas also. If you want to do energy audits, there are some problems like pumps, fans, motors, manufacturing facilities, like how you can reduce the energy load, how you can reduce energy, reduce the wastage of energy.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
you can use some equipments also, for
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah, that's true, true. Okay, okay. Yeah. So if
And now
it,
there are green building guidelines also, green buildings and all the site standards and labeling programs and all the,
yes, yes.
you know about that, right?
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, we have different labeling also, efficiency point of view. Yes, for better efficiency point of view. Yeah, yeah. So, for example, if you take any, say, I want to establish one sugar mill, can you explain a few things? What are the things you people are generally capturing for establishing like a single line diagram? I mean, can you tell just a small in a nutshell?
For establishing a sugar plant, we need the load list first from client. For any project, we have to have some load list in our hands ready. And if the load factor and load list is ready, then we can be prepared with a single line diagram. What is the rating of a transformer, or from where the lines of supply is coming? It is a Lilo substation or what? And then what are the panels? Where the panels will be located? Where would the MCC, PCC, and APFC panel and all these will be located in substation? And what are the cabling arrangements and lighting? What is the way of lighting over there? Are we going to establish LED lights or conventional lights? So nowadays mostly people are going with LED lights only. But how if it is a sugar plant, it may be cogeneration project also. You may be
Yes, yes.
getting steam back from. So in terms of cogeneration, what is the level of energy? Then where is steam turbine and all these things. Then the ratings of those equipment, ratings of steam turbine, ratings of coal handling MCC, ash handling MCC, all that stuff.
Yeah. They are completely different aspects, right? How, I mean, okay, your father has experience, right? Even though he is electrical, how we can able to assess the entire plant structure, mechanical turbines, motors, so many things will be there. Uh, Whether he has any other team or he might
See,
himself able to
no,
assess
no.
it.
I would say it is always beneficial to get yourself acquainted with the basics. If you are not going to be working with mechanical systems, but it is always better to know the pump efficiency formula, and always the how pump functions and what are the types of pumps, cylindrical pumps, centrifugal pumps, rotor, or like how you can get yourself acquainted with the basics. That is important, I think. And then
Okay.
you can maybe apply it in your own setting, like you can consult with the mechanical people, and
Okay,
then maybe you
okay,
can.
okay. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, yeah. You spoke about that substation for 1 year at your Spencer. I mean, can you explain a brief about that? I mean, what actually the work is, how you are doing there?
See, we were working on some project, like we had to 132 by 33 kV substation. Like we
Mm-hmm.
received the order to, then we had to have bill of material ready at our hand so we can order those equipments. Once we order those equipment, we had to have the delivery ready, and then we go to the site and actual loading of at all those equipments. We had to leave. We had to reside at the substation at some point of time, so and supervise all the
Yes, yes.
people over there.
That's required.
That was the part of our job. That is not related to design. I would not say it's something less than design or something. It's just the other thing which I
Yes.
not which I design which I enjoy doing nowadays. I'm enjoying learning nowadays.
That's true. Only designing in front of system doesn't mean anything. We should at least be a part of the actual product where it is there, so that the visualization gives a lot to us for understanding also.
And nowadays with all the 3D softwares, now we can all the visualize right from sitting in our office also. You
Yes,
can
yes,
do
yes.
like you explained you're working in transformer, right? Or maybe if you are designing transformer, you'll be doing it in 3D and all the parts you can still visualize from your office and how the transformer will be operating at site. That
Yes,
you
yes.
can
Yeah, that's true.
as
That facility is there.
sitting in your.
Yeah, yeah. If we get chance, being direct part is also very nice. If any, I mean, both facility and designing at similar place, so it's very nice. Okay. Good. So one thing I want to discuss with you, Mandar, if any new people or any electrical graduates, I mean direct fresh graduates, if they want to pursue MBA and all, then what is the opportunities for them? I mean, is it better or doing some 3-4 years work in somewhere and after that doing MBA is good?
I think that depends on individuals. Some people, while doing graduation, also they are not interested in electrical engineering. While some people are very much. See, it is happen. There are all kinds of students.
That's
But
true.
if you are some want to do MBA only, want to do business and work in some other company, they don't want to work in electrical engineering, then I would suggest go for the MBA straightforward right after your graduation. But if you are willing to work in core electrical design or something in the electrical engineering area, then I can suggest go for have some experience over there, and then maybe if you want to have some better look at your profile and better objective learning, maybe if you want to require, then you can go for MBA in business.
Yeah.
Any field you wish to choose.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah. Thank you, Mandar. I think we covered most of the things you explained
Yeah.
it. You explained clearly. Yeah, I can say this is not the end of our interview. I mean, this is just a start. We are going to do many more interviews in future also. At some other time, I will ping you with some good topic, good content. So we can.
Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt, but you mentioned about the engineers if you want to go for MBA. I would suggest there is one course on NPTEL. You know NPTEL, right?
Yes.
NPTEL.
I know.
There is one course on business analysis for engineers. So I would suggest one should always go through that course. It is
Okay.
much better. It is free of cost. First of all, you should go through all the contents. It has explained all the supply and demand, the economic models, the Porter's five forces models, and the balance sheet. How to read balance sheet, how to develop balance sheet, income statement, cash flow account, and maybe financial and maybe cost accounting also. So it is always better to go through that course, and once you get familiarized with all the contents, then you can get yourself some confidence about what you are going to learn in MBA.
Okay.
Then if you want sure about that, then you should go for MBA, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's very, yeah, can you share that course, that link or something, so that I will put in our description
Yeah, I'll
also.
share it with you.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
share it with you.
Yeah, NPTEL is very good content actually. Yeah, that's very nice suggestion, I can say. Before entering directly to 2 years course, they can spend some time.
Yeah.
If they are actually fit for those things, they feel yes, it's really required for their career expectations, then they can opt it. Yeah, that is also very nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I will come up with some good topics also in future, so that we can have many more good videos.
Yeah, we can do it some lighting design also. We can do it some lighting design topic also in the
Yes,
future. Maybe I am
yes.
also willing to learn.
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
work
yeah.
with Linux and all.
Sure.
But
Yeah,
maybe
I
if you
will.
can bring some lighting design expert sometime next time.
Yeah.
It will be good for all of us to learn.
Yes. Maybe in January end, I will plan one topic with you. I will also come up with my questions, because me too, for being very new to that area, I will also have a lot of questions in my mind. I'm just, whenever I'm typing something and I'm preparing list so that I can ask someone, so that it may benefit many. That is one thing. And if possible, I want to interview your father also. I don't know, but I will.
I'll let you.
Yeah,
I'll
you
let
can.
you know. No doubt.
Yeah, you just
No doubt.
speak a word about to your father. So I want to interview with him also.
No.
Yeah,
It's
Mandar,
okay.
my intention is there is plenty of jobs just around us. We are not able to see that. That's what I mean. When I'm preparing, I have one plan of 2,000 jobs just around you, something like that. One matrix I'm preparing. It may take more time. It's like age-wise, say some 15 years to some 55 years. It may be education-wise, zero education up to 10th, up to 12th, something up to doctor, MBA, everything. It is like a matrix. In that matrix, I am framing many details. So if any person, say myself, 25 years age in one row, BTech graduation in another column. So it will populate what are the features, what are the jobs you can do, you are capable to do. If you want to be entrepreneur, what are the jobs you can do entrepreneur. Something like that. That is very big project. That's what I'm already around 20%. I completed that matrix. So for that is the main purpose of interviewing these web interviews also. So around 2,000 web interviews I am going to do, I can say initially.
Nice. That's a nice thought.
Yeah, that's
All the best.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for our today's discussion, Mandar. It's very nice.
Sure.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, I'm seeing how the actual MBA people is. I am feeling you. There is actually huge difference will be there with non-MBA person in talking itself. I can feel the things. I think I'm not sure whether if it is online, that feeling we will get or not. Yeah, you done direct course.
Yeah.
You done direct course.
That's what my perception was. I did not
Yeah.
want to do online course because I don't tend to do it regularly or sincerely doing online course. But if it is a classroom program, an extensive one like 30 months continuous weekday based classroom program, then you can do it sincerely and effectively also, and it will be beneficial to you.
Yeah, myself I am feeling that thing from you. Yeah, how the certified MBA people will be there. Yeah, very nice. Somehow I messaged you, and I think congratulations. I think I messaged you. You reverted. Somehow we connected. Very nice.
No, it's okay.
I think it's very good topic. Thanks, dear Mandar. Have a great day ahead. Thank you. I will meet you again.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
I hope you enjoyed this content. If you are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. So press on the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my future videos. You will get notifications also. Thank you. Thanks for watching.